deep from within the halls of shame. Brought to you by, I don't know that tune. Here he is, the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, a.k.a. Lazy James, a.k.a. James Cook, your host. Alright, man, welcome to my basement. My name's Biff. Now, you know, I'm gonna got a little lineup for you today. I'm gonna start out with the Kijiji files. You know, those guys piss me off sometimes. Today I was very frustrated watching the Kijiji files. I don't want to get into it. You won't see what I'm saying. Sorry if I make anybody mad, but you'll see. Then there's a lesson that's not a lesson. Last week I was trying to pull your ass out of that pentonic scale where you've been laying down like me for a long time. This week part 2 of it. We're going down south. You're going to see what I'm saying. Yeah, we're going to be checking out a few Line 6 products too that don't suck at all, man. These are good and they're very affordable. You can pull one up yourself. You're going to see. You're going to see what I mean, man. You'll see what I mean. I got these jam tracks, man, by this Elevated Jam Track company. And back in the day, 15 years ago, I was jamming with jam tracks, and the best cream of the crop jam track 15 years ago sucked. These ones today, oh my God, you got real studio musicians recording. They're just busting it up, man. You're gonna hear. I'll do a little bit on the end with one of their tracks. My God, man. Don't forget, one of you lucky SOBs is gonna be winning a brand spanking new Harley Benton. Yeah, compliments of Biffs Riffs. So let's get into this. Let's bust this up, man. Come on. Alright, we're just looking at Kijiji this week. See what's happening. This guy's got a tone knob. Volume button for $85. This is absolutely silly. I know it's fancy or something. It's special in some way. You know, it's ridiculous. It's stupid. Nobody's ever gonna buy it, right? And this Nagasaki Japan guitar model 122 looks like a kid's guitar. Nobody's gonna buy that, dude. 2016 SG Junior Special Edition. Oh my God, 1600. Why did they have such long names? Stupid. 1600 for that thing. It's got one pickup, and that pickup's it's competing for that PB from last week for the ugliest pickup I ever seen in my life. Good Lord, was it made out of Jesus' cross? Is that what she's made? 1600. Not happening. Nobody's buying that ugly thing. Never happening. Mint 2017 Golden Mint Golden Garden $12.99 acoustic with no sound hole. Ridiculous. American Fender Eric Johnson Thin Line Stratocaster, brand new, 2300, brand new. You're selling it on Kijiji, man. This is not brand new, guy. Oh, it's a semi-hollow body. Oh, look, I love when guys do this. The hell you got 5 springs on your strap for, man? You don't bend that hard, dude. What do you think you need 5 springs for? Love when you hold the trim down. I don't use it. I don't want a hardtail. And what the hell, man? You don't. Rinky-dink little bends ain't gonna pull that thing off the deck, man. You don't need that many springs. I know you seen it in the Stevie Ray Vaughan picture when he was playing behind his head or something. I get it. You want to hold it down. But he's trashing all the Strat guys. Are trashing me right now. Whatever, dude. Bust it up. That ain't silly. It's 2300 anyways. I'll give you that for that thing. $2,300. I buy 4 or 5 guitars, man. What about this thing? He's got $5,500. And I can't even pronounce it. That's a sound, not a word. Classic, antique finish, over finish. 5500, man. You got mix-match pickups. It's all beat up, man. Like, look at this thing. Look at the name. You can't say it. It's a sound. Shh. It's a sound. And you just threw, what'd you throw in there, dude? What's the black thing? It's all worn out. It's relic. Yeah, it's a Strat, dude. 5500. Shh. Nah, nobody's buying it ever. Oh, and as much as I love this, as much as I do love this guitar, I cannot endorse $5,300 for the Pia Steve Vai. It's a bonehead move, Stevie. Okay? A lot of kids look up to you, and there's poor kids jamming in their room right now, and their mama can't even buy food. Never mind $5,300 for your new guitar, bitch. Stevie, that was a bonehead move. I mean, you're a cool cat, and you play a guitar wickedly awesome, better than I could ever hope to even achieve. But that was a bonehead move, and yeah, guys that do that, man. Why you get so big and famous and you make these guitars that people they're untouchable, nobody can have it. I know there's lots of rich folks that can buy them. I see little kids and playing shit like that, man. Sitting in their room playing that shit. Freaking guys play 30 years on $500 guitar, $200 guitar, and you give your kid a $3,000 guitar. And you can get all technical if you want and shred all you want, but if you ain't got no mileage in your fingers, you're gonna bend like a little wimp. You think you could bite a note and make people feel it because you can play 700 of them in 1 minute, man? There's a lot more to it. You gotta have strength in your fingers to squeal those notes like Zach Wild, man. Fluttering all over the place. Why your kids that? Anyways, I'm going off here. Let's get GG Files this week. Ridiculous. Hey, how's it going? Last week on This Is Not a Lesson for those of you who are musically challenged like myself and don't know a damn thing about theory, went over the pentatonic scale. And I gave you a little scale on the top end of that pentatonic scale to try to pull you out of there, because that's the whole thing. We want to get the hell out of the pentatonic scale where we're stuck. So, I'll recap for you. We were in C. I was doing the pentatonic. I added on a major scale on the top end. And I told you this week that I would show you a scale on the bottom end, south of the equator. So I'll do a little blend of those two first to recap last week, because you didn't watch Biffs Riff 3. Okay, whatever. I'll do a little blend for you. I started on the pentatonic. Go up north now. Drop back down south to the pentatonic. Back up north. They blend real easy. You already know 6 notes because you know the pentatonic. Now I'm going to share the scale on the bottom end. We're going down south, man. We want to get south of that pentatonic because we're probably creeping north now if you practice those two. So here's the shape of the one down south. You already know 6 notes because the pentatonic has a nice straight line on the back end of it. So here we go. This is also a pentatonic scale. Don't ask me what it's called. I don't care, and neither do you. string, just like the pentatonic, the one up top. You got a mix. So your vocabulary up there may be a little more potent. So I'll do a little blend of the pentatonic and going down south. Starting out on the pentatonic and C. Go down south. If you can only get down there to one note, it's alright, it's a start. Like this. I made it to one note. Pentatonic now. Going down south. Going back to the pentatonic. Go up north now. As you can see, you learn those three scales, learn to go between the two, all three of them. You got your ass out of the pentatonic, and I'll see you next week, because I can add a couple notes to that equation and get you from sounding classic rock to sounding neoclassical, man. Check me out next week on Biffs Riffs. This is not a lesson. I'm going to show you a Line 6 product that don't suck, and this thing's about 10 years old, man. You can get one of these for about 150, 200 bucks, and you won't regret it, man. This thing is awesome. It's the Pod X3 Live. I swear to God, you can get one for 150 bucks. And I know the Line 6, and I know the old school mentality. That's old spider crap and all that. This is breaking all right, man. You know you ain't buying one of those $1,000 units. Come on. This thing's 150, 200 bucks, and I'll tell you, I use this for computer interface for my voice and the guitar. Use it on my patio gigs when I do my one-man show in the pubs. Acoustic in there, my voice in there, vocal effects in this thing, acoustic. Put some effects on them, blend those sounds out to a couple powered speakers. You got a nice rich sound, not you plugging your old box guitar into the full friggin' board. This thing is give you some authentic sound, nice sound. And look at how small it is, couple powered speakers. That's just two things, not to mention what it does to a shitty amp. You got a shitty old 112 amp and you got no cash to buy a nice amp. But you need something, man, to inspire you to keep going with this stuff, man, or you're gonna stagnate. Sometimes this stuff inspires you. This thing could turn that little shitty amp into a monster, man. I got it going into a PV Bandit 112, not to diss that, because it's brand new, and I'm gonna show you that thing. It rocks too. But now I got this. Guys show you how to hook this up. If you get one online, you're gonna see guys showing you with 4 chords and what the hell. I'm going to show you a simple way. This is the way I do it. My guitar's in there. This is live out, mono right and left. They're both mono. I take it out of that into the effects loop in the return of my effects loop. FX send, that goes in where I plug my guitar into the input on the front. Now my guitar's here, like I said. Now you can turn the knobs on my amp. They don't do shit. Nothing. My amp's right here, right now. Just using that thing as a platform. Now a lot of us old guys don't know that shit. What a pedal amp or whatever they call them nowadays. But this thing models good. I'm telling you. Now here you go. I got myself a Fender twin dual reverb champion deluxe with 2 12s, and I threw in another 12 there just to have 3 12s, just so you know you could hear. You're not going to be able to tell because we are in Biff's basement, but you have this little bender sound, little. Oh, I slipped on. Oh, I forgot you guys Yeah, man, she's all right. Like I'm telling you, man. Take it from me. I'm on a low budget, man. How about we give you a little crunch here? A little crunch on that shit. What you got? Give me some cinnamon crunch. Oh, I'll just turn the amp up right from here. You know what, man? She's not bad. You won't regret it. You ain't gonna find that kind of sound. And I know it looks huge and stuff, but man, this thing is all right. You heard all the stuff I use it for. Come on. Give you a little quick rundown on my amp, and then I'll do a little jam through for you. All right, well, you're looking at my rig. That's a Line 60 over. Man, she's 212. It is badass. That cabinet's made of hardwood. It's in great shape. They only made them for a few years, so you're not going to find them. They don't have no effects in them. They just model amps, and they model amps badass good, man. I got so what you're looking at is two rows. There are two different amps that you can set up on those two rows. So on the top row, I got myself a Solando Solo 100, and on the bottom I got a black face something or other, and you could either have them be 112 or 212. There's a splitter switch for the speakers, and there's also blend for the amps. You can have them both playing at the same time if you want, man. You get some real cool fat sounds out of that thing, man. It's a cool amp, and they're really rare, and you won't find many of them around if you do buy it up, man, because the guy probably don't know what the heck it is, man. He probably wants a spider. Anyways, man, thanks for watching Biffs Riff. I want to do a little jam to take you out of this with some elevated jam tracks, and yeah, subscribe to my channel, like this channel, man. Give me some thumbs up or don't. You're still going to be all right with me.